Hi guys, welcome to Bespoke and Bougie Reviews. I'm Winston and today I'm going to be reviewing the Havak Adjustable Triad. This is the brand new adjustable Triad by Havak. At the time of recording, this came out, I think just maybe 3 or 4 days ago. I had some of the older ones on pre-order and I was shipped this new one, so I figured I'd go ahead and put out the review of it. This one is the one made in collaboration with Pepin dumbbells, and it has kind of that similar Pepin style to it that I'll show in here. And here in a couple of months, I assume, I'm hoping to be reviewing the Pepin Fast dumbbells and the Pepin Adjustable Kettlebell. I have both those on pre-order. So this will be kind of my first Pepin item on review, but of course we'll be doing some more in the future. So the main difference in this one versus the old one, other than the color scheme, is kind of all this sort of rough powder coat texture, where I know the original adjustables had that kind of chrome, and the kind of thick powder coat grip was more in the handles. This is of course black all over. These do not screw in like the previous versions. These are using the Pepin system, which I'll show here. There should be some B-roll going on right now. I'll be showing the first part of this system, the locking pin that locks them all into place, and then the actual Pepin rod that I will show. So I'm going to show you, I have this loaded up. This is the 50-pound unit, so this has 50 pounds on it right now. So I'm going to first remove these pins. There's going to be three per side. 1, 2, 3. And then this is the kind of reminds me of the Pepin Fast Series dumbbells and some of the previews I've seen of the kettlebell. You have this piece right here with different holes for these pins, depending on how much weight you put on there. So that kind of slides, and you have to line up the 3 holes. Laying it kind of flat on here seems to be the best way to do it, because it is quite loose if you have it on its side. So taking this off, it's a little bit tight. This does appear to be stainless steel in here, so I don't think you should have any reason to have that rust at all. And we have, the individual plates, which are a little bit of a redesign. Havak has said that you cannot use the old parts with this system, nor this system's parts with the old system. That to me makes a lot of sense, seeing as how Pepin seems to be taking over the manufacturing of the Triads from here on out. So it kind of makes sense. There's a whole new system. The old parts are not going to be conducive with the other one. I don't really feel like that's any kind of bad business practice or anything like that. Now, I have had not the old version of the Havak adjustable Triads. I have had the Kabuki Strength Caillou bells, which were manufactured by Havak, if I understand correctly. And these feel pretty much identical to that. I had the 30 pounds in those, and the grips specifically. There should be some B-roll going on, getting a close shot of the grips. I feel as though it's pretty much identical. If you felt that kind of Triad style before, it's kind of, again, that rough powder coat, it's going to feel the exact same as maybe a Caillou bell, or I imagine the originals. Again, have not touched the originals, but again, the Caillou bell, which is based on the originals, it feels pretty much identical. Who this is for, if you kind of like that adjustability that the Triad system gives you, same as the Caillou bell and the old Triad system. We have the 3 different grips, the thick, medium, and sort of narrow grips for those different exercises that use that. You can put your hand through and do flies and stuff like that, or bench press with different handles, even curls with something like this. If you are into that kind of system, then obviously these are going to probably be the best version on the market, in my opinion. They're obviously replacing the old Havak system, and I don't understand why you would want a fixed, it's like I don't see why you would want several fixed units, because this is a pretty hefty piece. I still have the weights on the bottom part, pretty big piece. I don't see why you would want so many when you could have the adjustability for a similar price. This 50-pound unit is $400 with shipping. It's about $457 to me in Alabama, and that's just for one. So to get 2, it's going to. I mean, you're looking at $900 likely. Yeah, I guess maybe $850. $850 to $900 shipped. That's pretty expensive when you can get a, maybe not a whole set of dumbbells, but you could get like several fixed dumbbells, or you're approaching like getting a decent pair of adjustable dumbbells at that point. I don't know if this is worth it if you're not into that style that a Triad gives you, that style of lifting, because it is certainly different. It does feel different. In my opinion, it makes the lifts much more difficult if you're into that. And I think it's probably a better alternative for doing things like, especially chest flies, delt raises, stuff like that, lateral raises. But if you're not doing a lot of that in your program right now, I cannot really suggest this, because again, to get a pair, you're going in at least $850. That just doesn't seem like you're going to get the return for the cost there. But again, that's the Havak Triads. I think they're very cool. It's a very good idea. I love that Pepin has gotten involved, because everything that I've seen Pepin do and things I've tried of the Pepin brand have all been really great and very high quality. So I'm very excited they've taken over the production. I've kind of done this in real time, so you can see the speed of taking it to from no weight to 50 pounds. And you see, it's still pretty quick. I had seen some videos on the Home Gym Discord on YouTube of the old version of kind of unscrewing and screwing it back on, and that's certainly quicker. But again, if you are into the Triad system, this is definitely going to be, and some of these pins don't lock in super great. You have to really kind of give them some love. But if you're into this kind of system, this is definitely the best version of it. I would recommend this over the Caillou bells. But if you're, kind of hesitant, I think it's a really steep ask. $800 for a pair, $400 for a single. But yeah, guys, that's the Havak Triads. Very cool, very unique. I'm looking forward to checking out more stuff, maybe by Pepin here in the coming weeks and months. But yeah, hope you all have a great day, and let me know if you have any questions about the Havaks or any other items I'll be reviewing in the comments.